Hello. Today we're going to continue on working with two-step equations using the coins and the bag model. Okay, here in this equation, if you notice along with my coins, I have this partial bag. And I want to find out how much of the bag do we have in our problem. And it looks like here that our bag has been divided into two parts. So I can go ahead and set up my equation, and remember our bag is going to represent my unknown x. I'm not sure how many coins are actually in the bag, but the bag has been divided into two parts. And with the bag on this side of the equal sign, I have two negative coins. So I have -2. And that equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positive coins. Now if you're confused why I have this -2, if you remember earlier, if I were to subtract a positive, that's the same thing as adding a negative. So I still have a bag divided in two parts and two negative coins. But we're just going to go ahead and write it like this to make our problem easier. Okay, so remember the object is to get x, find out what x is, and I'm going to go ahead and try to balance out these coins so I can have this bag by itself. Well, if I take two negative coins away from here, I don't have any negative coins here to take away. So I'm going to go ahead and add in two positive coins. And remember, whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. The inverse of subtract 2 is add 2. Well, now what do I have? Well, since these are opposites of each other, or additive inverses, they evaluate out to 0, which leaves me the bag divided in 2 equals 8 positive coins. Now, if I want to know how many coins are in a full bag, and since I have half a bag, I need to double that bag to get a full bag. So I need to have 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply both sides of the equation by 2. So if half a bag has 8 coins, then one full bag has 16. Remember, 2 is the same as 2 over 1. And if I multiply, I can cross simplify. Now there's another way we can look at this problem. Instead of saying there is a bag divided in two parts, I have half a bag. And I have those 2 negative coins, and that equals 6. The process is still going to be similar. I'm still going to add 2 positive coins in on both sides, which leaves me that half a bag and 8 coins. Similarly, if I want to find out how many coins are in a full bag, I need to double this since I have a half a bag. So I'm going to multiply both sides again by 2. Notice if I have a fraction multiplied in front of my variable, which some of you may know it's the coefficient, I multiply by its reciprocal, which is 2 over 1. Giving me multiplicative inverses, when you multiply a number by its reciprocal, you get 1. And 1 times anything, or 1 times x, is x. Now I would like for you to try this next problem down here. Notice that your bag has a negative sign, and if you look at its comparative model, it looks like this bag is going to be 1 of 3 parts. So instead of a half a bag here, I have a third a bag. Go ahead and set up your equation and show your work, and then check with the teacher.